When the missionaries came to Africa, their primary goal was to spread the message of Christianity and convert as many people as possible to the faith. They believed that the African people were uncivilized and needed to be civilized through conversion to Christianity and exposure to European culture. While in Africa, missionaries established schools, hospitals, and clinics to provide education and health care to the local communities. It should not be forgotten that the missionaries often worked in tandem with European colonial powers, supporting their political and economic interests in Africa. The fact that they came and conquered is not debatable. However, the legacy is contentious. The legacy is a new religion that is flourishing better in Africa than in the land it was delivered from. Did they deliver to Africans that which they themselves do not value? Is what is on the ground what the missionaries had intended? Has Christianity been a ladder or a stumbling block to Africa's progress? First, what is not being considered here is the veracity or authenticity of Christianity. The position here is that Christianity is a religion well rooted in the divinity of the Son of God. The focus is about how the believers in this religion have interacted with its vast ecosystem to enhance individual or collective path to success. Christianity has had many positive social, educational, and healthcare impact to many communities in Africa. Missionaries established schools, hospitals, and clinics, providing education and healthcare to people who might not have otherwise had access to these services. Additionally, Christianity has played an important role in inspiring movements for social justice and the abolition of slavery in Africa. Indeed, Christianity is thriving in sub-Saharan Africa. Let's take for instance Kenya, where according to the most recent census data, approximately 83% of Kenyans identify as Christians. The question, however, is whether there are tangible evidence that Christian principles and ethos permeate the fabric of the society. If not, then why? Look at the parable of the yeast in Matthew 13:33, which reads, "The kingdom of heaven is like the yeast a woman used in making bread. Even though she put only a little yeast in 3 measures of flour, it permeated every part of the dough." This shows the power of the gospel, which works wonders when resident within human believers. Like yeast, it works quietly, the only thing noticeable is its effect. Just like Paul says in 2 Corinthians 3:18, "And we all, with unveiled face, beholding the glory of the Lord, are being transformed into the same image from one degree of glory to another." Again, look at the Kenyan society for reasons given above, with an estimated population of 53 million, of which 43 million are Christians. Surely, the yeast of the kingdom of heaven should be bursting beyond the borders. Is that the truth on the ground? As churches fill to capacities this weekend, as men, women, children and those questioning don their weekend best, let's remember Mahatma Gandhi. When asked why he was not a Christian, he responded, "I will become a Christian when I meet one." Where are the Christians during the week, when people go without food yet others empty food waste into the bins? Where are Christians during the week when the poor and sick people cannot afford to buy prescriptions, yet others are carting off medical supplies meant for the public to selfishly finance their top-flight lives? Where are Christians during the week when university graduates cannot get shortlisted for jobs because of their surnames, when the bosses and interviewers are the elders at the churches during the weekend? Where are Christians during the week, when billions of public monies are swindled or misappropriated in offices where the very people who sing hallelujah to God during the weekend are the bosses? Where are they? Where are the clergy when all these is happening? In Isaiah 1:17 God says, "Learn to do good, seek justice, correct oppression, bring justice to the fatherless, plead the widow's cause." When the orphans and widows are neglected, or miss out on bursaries, are the clergy doing what God describes as pure religion in James 1:27, when they remain quiet or turn a blind eye? Micah 6:8 says, "He has told you, O man, what is good, and what does the Lord require of you but to do justice, and to love kindness, and to walk humbly with your God." Where are the clergy when politicians claim undue allowances, misuse public funds, insult, maim or kill others, yet over the weekend they are on the first row at the church? The irony is, this is a topsy-turvy world, where the clergy have become politicians, and the politicians have usurped the roles of the clergy, and down beneath is the downtrodden child of the king. For how long will the king remain quiet? Will he?
Amazing grace, how sweet the sound that saved a wretch like me. I was lost, but now I'm found, was blind, but now